Good afternoon. Very warm welcome back to Wycombe Vs Wrexham. Apologies for the lack of content this week. Life and illness have sort of got in the way a bit. Where do we start? Tuesday evening. When I sat and watched the performance against Shrewsbury away, I honestly thought that was going to be the season's low until I watched it on Tuesday at Reading. And I was aghast at what I was watching. Every single one of those players showed me nothing, gave nothing. If they were still there now, they wouldn't have scored. The tactics, for me, are just completely wrong. There was no desire. We're 2-0 down and we're still passing back across our area into the corners. Just not good enough. The happy clappers, and you can shoot me down now if you like. If this side goes up and plays like that in the Championship, they'll be straight back down again. 7/8 of the clubs in the Championship at the moment have had Premier League experience, and they play with the ball on the floor and they play with pace. This was proved to us when we went to Blackburn in the FA Cup and we were thrown a fresh one by Sammy Smodics, who, no surprise, now plies his trade in the Premier League. So the tactics have got to change if we want to achieve anything. There's much noise going around at the moment. There's been a fallout between Palmer, Mullen and Parkinson. If there has, it belongs in-house and that's where it should stay. And that's the only comment I'm going to make on it. They're grown men. If they want to fall out, they fall out. But they don't have to throw it all over the social media. I know it's been thrown out by somebody connected to one of them. Not the way it should be. There's only one way to get yourself back into a football squad. Is to get your head down, your arse up and train hard and prove that you're worth that start. Okay, let's go on to today when we go down to Wycombe Wanderers to play for the 26th time. But this is the first time we've been down since 2008. We lost that one 2-1. That was in League 2, I think, if I remember rightly. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've played 25 times before, as I said, won 7, drawn 10, lost 8, with 23 goals for and 31 against. Now, the first game I can find was in 1994 in League 2, and we entertained Wycombe for the first time at the Stoke Kairos. 3,747 of us were there watching a 4-1 home win with a hat-trick from Gary Bennett and one from Carl Connolly. And of course, the last one was the beginning of the League 1 season, 10th of August 24. We won that one 3-2, 13,214 in the Stoke Kairos with 1,091 away. We won that one 3-2 thanks to goals from Max, Jack and Fletch. Now, in the last 5 in all comps, Wycombe are playing out with 1-2, drawn 2, lost 1. And as we all know, ours is drawn 2, 1-2, lost 1. Now, there's only about 12, 13 players have played for both clubs. I've just picked out a few at random. Luke Bolton, Stu Bevan, Dean Keats, Dan Scarr. There are others. And apart on the records for this one, our record appearances is 11 from Brian Carey, Cal Connolly and Phil Hardy. You'll never beat Phil Hardy. And 3 goals is the top with Benno, Craig Falconbridge, Dave Brammer, Cal Connolly and Mark Jones coming behind with 2 each. Today is not going to be pleasant, I don't think. I'll take a draw now, I'll be honest with you. The style has got to change. I doubt very much whether it will. Phil's got his style and he sticks to it. But we really have got to improve the ball going into the box for the strikers, if there isn't any. The strikers are feeding off scraps. Somebody came up with a stat the other day that Birmingham have had 10 penalties and Wycombe have had 9 and we've had 1. We're not in the box long enough to get one. Not that we get one anyway. And the only one we had we shouldn't have had was at the Blackpool player square in the back. So, no, it's... am I delighted with where we are? I'll take it all day long. But if you want my humble and honest opinion, it's a complete false position. I think we're still where we are purely because others below us have faltered. These are up-and-coming young managers now. They know. They play a Wrexham side. If you press them, that's the game over. We'll just play long. And we have a habit, which we've had 30, 40 years I've been watching. We've always put the little man on the big centre half and put the ball to his head from the days going back to Steve Buxton. And no disrespect to Steve, but when you got a 6'4" centre half and you're nowhere near 6 foot yourself, you got no chance. We saw it in the game recently. Jack Marriott, he's 5'7", 5'8". The centre half 6'7", and the ball's coming in at Jack's head. Well, you got no chance. So my plea is to play it on the floor. Couple of times at home, the last couple of games we played it on the floor and we looked a completely different side. The reason we didn't convert is because we're not used to playing that way, but we've got to get back to it. So, damage limitation. I'll take 1-1, I'll take it now. But I just hope that at some point we just start playing football again. You know, Jay's getting a bit of stick that he's not doing it. It's not his game. His game is on the floor. That's Jay Rodriguez's game. He's not a target man. You can see he's not a target man. He's not comfortable with it. So let's start playing the game as it should be, for me. And we'll see where we go from here. Right, on to more exciting things. Tomorrow I'll be spending another 3/4 to an hour in the company of Carl from Welsh Beast Sports, doing another interview with him. I'm not sure when that will drop. Just watch his socials for the timings on that one. For those of you who are no doubt 2/3 of the way there by now, if not further, have a good day and take care. Back the boys, whatever you do. And when you get into the pub, have one for me. Have a great week, great day, great weekend. And with bated breath, I'll do a mop-up on this on Monday morning. In the meantime, have a great weekend. I'll see you later.